Today, we're going to dive into one of the most overlooked Amazon growth strategies. How do we get one of our clients to grow by 408% in just 4 months? And best part, without spending an extra penny? Guess what? It only took 3 minutes to implement, and I'm going to walk you through it right now. My name is Yona, and I'm the founder of Amazon Growth Lab, where we work with brands like Ray-Bans, Mavi, Anchor, and hundreds of others. So, without further ado, let's dive in. Can 3 minutes of work really 4x your sales? That sounds kind of insane. Is this a scam? No, it's not. Let's dive through this. So for starters, the biggest problem that Amazon sellers face is that ad costs are going up year over year. When I started selling on Amazon 10 years ago, the average cost per click was 5 cents. Now, depending on the category, it's anywhere from $1.50 to $2. So, what we do for our clients is we ensure that 80% of your sales are coming from organic traffic. Otherwise, year after year, your margin is going to continue to erode and you're going to be non-existent. So, there are many different tactics that we use to get organic visibility. Today, we're going to be talking about the vanity URL. This is your standard storefront, right? You go to this, what do we see? Amazon.com/store/Yankee Candle/page and all this jargon underneath. We can go down and we can see, wow, this product of theirs sold 64,000 units at a bare minimum because that's how many reviews they have. Likely it was probably closer to, 1 million units if they have that many reviews. If you haven't heard of Yankee Candle, you probably live under a rock because they're everywhere. They're in CVS, they're in Walmart, pretty much any store that you walk into. So, what do we do that's different? How do we go up against a Goliath like Yankee Candle? And how can we still succeed on Amazon? We need to use every edge and tactic and tool that we have in our arsenal. And one example of this is having a link like this, Amazon.com/candles. Now it looks pretty, but that's not what matters. When you click on this link, what happens? We go to Hemlock Park storefront. So you scroll down and we can see, hey, bunch of candles here. This does 2 things. 1, this tells Amazon, hey, every single product here should start indexing for the word in our canonical. That's just a fancy way of saying the end word that is in a URL. So this helps Hemlock Park start ranking organically all over Amazon. So for example, if we search natural wood wick candles and we go to Amazon, we can see Hemlock Park has an ad here. Cool, anyone can have an ad. We have another ad, another ad, another ad. They are the first organic spot that shows up. This is one example of a keyword, but we can search hundreds of keywords within the candle space, and you can see Hemlock Park show up and Yankee Candle isn't there. This is one tactic that makes a really big difference in order to ensure that you're basically telling Amazon, hey, we should rank organically for this keyword. Now, once a vanity URL is taken, no one else can get it. Now that Hemlock Park has this keyword, Amazon.com/candles, this is their digital real estate. No other seller on Amazon can ever get it. An example of this is we work with Brooklinen. They do probably $60 million a year. That being said, they wanted us to get Amazon.com/sheets for them. We couldn't do it. Why? It was already taken. Right? Sheets and Giggles. No one's ever heard of this brand, yet they beat us to the chase. So what's really important is, whatever industry that you're in, let's say you're selling pickleball gear, you should immediately go here to Amazon.com/pickleball, search it. If you see a page that says, sorry, we couldn't find that page, that means you can still get that vanity URL and you should stop everything in this moment and you should get it right now. And it's not going to take very long. I'll walk you through how to do it in a second, but first, let me show you a couple other cool benefits with the vanity URL. Okay, so we see it helps with your organic visibility on Amazon. You start to index for that keyword. Even more so, Google, right? Here's an example for the keyword, natural candles wood wick, right? We scroll down, what do we see? Hemlock Park's storefront shows up here. To no surprise, Google views Amazon as very high domain authority. So if there's only one brand that has the keyword candles in their storefront, to no surprise, Google's going to make them show up. Now, obviously, it's great that you have more traffic going to your Amazon storefront, but even more so, there's something called the brand referral bonus program. What this means is Amazon is essentially saying, hey, You sent traffic to Amazon. Instead of someone else going to Target or Bed Bath & Beyond or any other store, we are now going to make money because you sent external traffic to us. Doesn't matter if it comes from Google, TikTok, or wherever. Amazon then gives you a reward and you pay 10% less in your Amazon fee. Essentially, they give you back your referral bonus because you didn't get the referral from Amazon. Not only does this raise your organic visibility on Amazon, but also on Google. So this doesn't just work for candles. Here's an example of a brand we work with that's in the jewelry space. Within 4 months, their sales absolutely exploded, and the vanity URL played a really big role. They grew by 408% just from an organic perspective, and the only difference in their ad spend was $4,100. So let's take a look. Okay, we can see in August, they did 195K. Flash forward to December, they went up to 619K. But revenue on its own doesn't mean much. You know, you can be doing 620K in sales and be losing money. So we want to know, how profitable are they? In August, they did $108,000 organically. Come December, it went up to 441K. They grew by 408% organically. That's insane. Now, the funny thing is their ads are pretty much identical, right? They went from spending 40K to 44K, pretty negligible. You can see from a taco's perspective, they are far more profitable than they were in August. Now, I know December is when things go crazy in e-commerce, right? You have Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas, all the holidays. That being said, if you compare this to their metrics from the year prior, it is half the amount. The vanity URL made a massive difference in getting them visibility both off Amazon and on Amazon. So let's talk about how you can spend a couple minutes and get a vanity URL today so that you can get more organic visibility and be less reliant on ads. So for starters, we need you to go to your advertising console. Okay, so once we're in our ad console, we're going to go to the top right corner. We're going to click the question mark. Then we're going to click Contact Us. From here, we're going to type in storefront URL and submit it. You'll see how easy this process is. I don't know why every brand isn't doing this. It is such a missed opportunity. You're going to click short URL. And just to keep the example live from what I was saying before, we just onboarded the Pickleball brand. So we're going to get them Amazon.com/pickleball. Just a reminder, only one brand can ever get this. So if you sell pickleballs, unfortunately, you're a little late. Okay, we'll put in the brand name and we'll click submit. After that, what happens next? We're going to click email us because we want to create a case. Do you want to add any attachment? No, we don't. Okay, do you have any additional information? No, we don't. Nope. And then bam, you have a case that has been created. It can be viewed here. Now at this point, it'll take probably 24, 48 hours. For the most part, it should work. If it doesn't, you may need to contact customer support, but I would say that happens 1 in 20 times. Simple as that. You now have a vanity URL.